tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So we have been learning about the causal conditions, relations. Up to today we finished Anantara Pachaya. Yesterday we finished Anantara Pachaya. So the condition without any interval. And Samanantara Pachaya also the condition with no interval is the same. So the conditions Anantara, Samanantara, they work in the same way. But here we can understand because of the knowledge of the Buddha, because of his Sabbanyutanyana, even small difference he could know, his knowledge could understand, and he can differentiate, oh, this is Anantara, this is Samanantara. But for normal people's wisdom, they cannot separate in this way. Only the wisdom of Buddha can separate. Then moving forward is which condition now? Sahajata Pachayo. So when we say about Sahajata Pachayo, here the cause and the effect, they arise together. The cause and the effect arise together, and they are having connection. That is why we say Sahajata Pachayo. Okay, the cause and the effect arise together. Usually our understanding is the cause in the beginning, then later is the effect, right? The cause in the beginning, later will be the effect. But here in Sahajata condition, the cause and effect, they arise together. That is Sahajata. So example is when we burn one candle. So when you burn a candle, there is the heat and there is the light, right? They arise together. So the connection of heat and light in the candle is Sahajata. Because of the fire, there is the light, right? Because of the light, there is fire. So they arise together and they condition each other for heat and light. So in the same way, we can understand Sahajata Pachayo. Okay? The cause effect arise together. So here in the Pali, we can see what is the first stanza. Please recite. Cattaro khanda arupino anyamanya sahajata pacayena pacayo. Cattaro mahabhuta anyamanya sahajata pacayena pacayo. O kanti khane namarupa anyamanya sahajata pacayena pacayo. Cita cetasika dhamma cita samudhana rupanang sahajata pacayena pacayo. Mahabhuta upada rupanang sahajata pacayena pacayo. So how many conditions? 5. So there are 5 conditions of Sahajata Pachayo. Okay? So first one, Cattaro khanda arupino anyamanya Sahajata Pachayena Pachayo. So in this case, before understanding this condition, we should understand about 5 khanda. So what are the 5 khanda? Okay, everybody, please say together. What are the 5 khanda? First, Rupa khanda. Second,
Vedana khanda.
third,
Sanya khanda.
fourth,
Sankhara khanda.
fifth,
Vijnana khanda.
okay, Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. So these are 5 aggregates. So in this, what is the aggregate of materiality? Rupa Khanda is the aggregate of materiality. Then Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara and Vijnana are
Arupa.
Arupa Khanda. They do not have materiality, so they are the aggregates of mentality. So when we say Nama Rupa, so Nama is 4,
4.
Rupa is just
Rupa.
1, right? Nama is 4,
Yes.
Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. Then Rupa is another. So when we say 5 aggregates, one is referring to the material aggregate, then mentality we separate into 4,
4.
right?
Yes.
So Vedana is Vedana, Sanya is Sanya, Chitta is Vijnana,
Vijnana.
then remaining 50 Cetasika will be Sankhara. So this all Nama Dhamma. So 89 kind of Chitta will be Vijnana Khanda, right? 89 kinds of Chitta will be Vijnana Khanda. Then Vedana is Vedana, Sanya is Sanya. Then the remaining 50 Cetasika will be Sankhara Khanda. So in this way there is 5 Khanda. So here in Sahajata Pachayo, Chattaro Khanda Arupi no Anyamanya Sahajata Pachayana Pachayo. So these 4 aggregates of the mentality, the 4 mentality aggregates. So what are the 4 mentality aggregates?
Vedana,
Vedana, Sanya,
Vijnana.
Sankhara, Vijnana. So these 4 materiality aggregates, they are the cause and effect. They arise together and each one support the other to arise together and also to have connection between them is Sahajata. For example, okay, we know about Chakku Vijnana. So let's see. So for Chakku Vijnana to arise, what are the conditions we already studied?
Anantara.
So first we need the eye base, right? We need the eye. Then second, we need Rupayatana. We need the object.
Yes.
So when the object strike in the eye, also we have attention
Attention.
and there is light. So Chakku Vijnana will arise. So in the time of arising Chakku Vijnana, not only Chakku Vijnana arise, there will be Vedana.
Vedana.
Okay? Vedana will arise. Sanya will arise. Then Sankhara will arise. So these 4 Arupa Khanda arise together. So 1 will be the cause, 3 will be the effect. 2 will be the cause, 2 can be the effect. 3 can be the cause, 1 can be the effect. So in Anyamanya. So each khanda will support the other khanda to arise, and they, when arising, they do their work respectively. So Vijnana will know the object, Vedana will experience the object, Sanya will mark the object, Sankhara will make the other formation do their work properly. So in this way, they arise together, supporting each other, and they do their function respectively. So this is Sahajata Pachaya. Now a little bit not easy to understand, but please try, no? So each and every mind moment is like that. When Chakku Vijnana arises, it arises together with Cetasikas. So when they arise, these 4 nama will support each other when they are arising. So each and every mind moment will be the same. When Javana arises, it arises together with Cetasikas. So all these 4 nama khanda will support each other during the time of arising. They can be cause and effect. They have this condition. Like the heat and the light of a fire, no? Cannot separate. Without Cetasikas, Vijnana cannot arise. Without Vijnana, Cetasika cannot arise. You know, it is impossible for them to arise independently. So they need each other to arise. So that is called Sahajata. And also Anyamanya. We can also understand it as Anyamanya Pachayo. Okay?
Yes.
And also Nisaya Pachayo. 3 Pachayo you can understand here. Sahajata. They arise together and help each other. Okay? Anyamanya. They need each other.
Yes.
And Nisaya. One will be the support for other condition to arise. Okay, so in this way, 3 pachayo, when the time of arising, 1 chitta cetasika, 3 pachayo are working in this way, Sahajata, Anyamanya, Nisaya. That's why in all these 3 pachayo, when you read the Pali, the first stanza is Chattaro Khanda Arupino, Anyamanya Sahajata Pachayena Pachayo, or Anyamanya Pachayena Pachayo, or Anyamanya Nisaya Pachayena Pachayo. So in this way they are connected in, only we know these small differences, only the Buddha knowledge can see. Very small difference, but the Buddha can separate all and he could teach us. That's why when he was doing this Patthana, Sabanyutanyana could work because of these reasons. Very small detail. Then after that, Chattaro Mahabhuta Anyamanya Sahajata Pachayana Pachayo. So the first one is talking about Rupa. Say Nama. Now we are talking about Rupa. So there are 4 Mahabhutas. They also cannot be separated. They always arise together. They cannot be separated. So that is Sahajata Pachaya. So what are the 4 Mahabhuta? First one is Earth or Pathavi. Second, Apo. Third one, Tejo and Vayu. Right? So this is very basic for everyone. So the Pathavi have the characteristics hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. Water have the characteristics of wetness and flowing. Then stickiness and flowing, you can also say, the characteristics of water. Then fire have the characteristics of heat and cold.
Yes.
Then wind have the characteristics of pushing and supporting. So these 4 Chattaro Khanda, Chattaro Mahabhuta. So these Mahabhuta, these 4 great elements. So these 4 great elements also when arise together. Sahajata Pachaya. So for example, see here, this cup. So there is 4 Mahabhuta, cannot separate. They arise together. When you touch hard, but have heatness, coldness also. Also have supporting here. Also have water element. That's why it has shape, form. Right? Inside there is water. So that also have some kind of softness or have some kind of earth element, although very little, have some kind of earth element. Also have water element, heat and cold, and also have supporting. It can support, right? If you put something in the water, it can support for it to float or to sink. So in this way, all these 4 Mahabhuta, wherever you see, they are Sahajata. They arise together, dependent on each other. So Sahajata, Anyamanya, Nisaya. These 4 great elements also have the same connection. So 1 will be the cause, 3 can be the effect. 2 can be the cause, 2 can be the effect. 3 can be the cause, 1 can be the effect. In this way, they support each other. So Sahajata, Anyamanya, and Nisaya. So you understood the example of Sahajata, right? Like the heat and the light arising together when we light a candle. The heat and the light, they arise together, supporting each other. For Anyamanya, the example for Anyamanya is like a stand with 3 legs. So if you have to make 3 legs to to support. Then these three legs have to support each other. If one leg is not working, the other two also cannot stand, right? So that is the example for Anyamanya. Okay? All three need to be together. If there is one missing, the legs cannot stand.
Yes.
Similarly, these in our five khanda, the four aggregates have to support each other, otherwise mind cannot arise. Also, the four great elements, Mahabhuta, have to support each other, otherwise Rupa cannot arise. So that is the example given in of Anyamanya Pachaya. And Nisaya. Nisaya Pachaya is like the earth, giving support to the trees, to the house, everything here. We are able to build this house. The trees are able to grow very strong because of the earth. Very strong support condition. So that is the example of Nisaya Pachaya. So when mind is arising, Vijnana can be the support for other Cetasikas to arise. Okay? Similarly, other Cetasika can be supporting cause for Vijnana to arise. In this way, Anyamanya, Nisaya Pachaya. So you can understand all three Pachayo together is the same way. Only slight difference. Are you all following or not?
Yes.
Maybe not so interesting today's topic. Need some stories. Okay. Now, what is the next Pali? Okantikhan. Okay, now getting interesting. Okay. Okantikhane nama rupa anyamanya sahajata pachena pachayo anyamanya pachena pachayo anyamanya nisaya pachena pachayo. Okay. So there are these three pachayos now. Okantikhane. What is the meaning of Okantikhane? The first mind moment of this life. Okay, the Patisandhi moment. Yesterday we already discussed about the Patisandhi moment, right?
Yes.
So during Patisandhi is exception case. So during Patisandhi, Nama Rupa, they can support each other. Okay, so for example, what is the meaning? For human, when they have Patisandhi, they are born with like maybe inside our mother's womb. When we are baby, very small, we just enter into the mother's womb. You know how big our size is? How big is our size?
Very small.
Okay. You take one needle. You use the needle to sew the cloth. Take one needle, you dip in the oil, and you just put in the ground. So very small, no? From the tip of the needle, how much oil can you just dip in the oil and you just touch. So that much oil in the floor, that is our body in the beginning Patisandhi moment. And what are the rupas in that time? There is only 30 rupa. Okay? So, Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa, Kaya Dasaka Kalapa, and then male or female, Bhava Dasaka.
Yeah.
Already separate. Either you are male or female, right? Okay. Bhav, okay. Kaya Dasaka Kalapa. Then Hadaya Dasaka Kalapa. Then Bhava Dasaka Kalapa. So this group of these 30 Kalapas, we start our life. The number can be many, but you will find only these 30 rupa. Not more than these 30 rupa. 3 types of kalapa. 3 types, 30 rupa. No? 3 types of kalapa. 3 types of kalapa. Kaya dasaka, bhava dasaka, and adaya dasaka. Okay, if I have to say in English, body decade kalapa, heart decade kalapa, Okay, 6 decade kalapa. So these are the rupas in the mother's womb. So at that point, what happens is rupa also arise together with nama, because that is the first point in our life. Rupa and nama arise together. That is why they get sahajata condition here. Other time, usually nama and rupa, when they arise, see above, that is in above moment during our life. Only 4. Chataro khanda arupina. Only they work each other. Then there is rupa. Only the 4 great elements do. But there is no connection between mind and body and mind. They are not doing any kind of connection by arising together. So in our life, only one point, the nama and rupa, when they arise together, they are giving connection to each other. They are being conditioned to each other is in the first point of our life. So this is for all the beings who are in the realm of 5 aggregates. All the beings who are in the realm of 5 aggregates, this rule applies. During the Patisandhi moment, for Panchavokara Bhava, you know? Have you chant Paticca Samuppada, no? So in that Paticca Samuppada chanting, how many kinds of bhava the Buddha mentioned? Okay. So there is, Chatuvokara bhava, Ekavokara bhava, Panchavokara bhava. So there is the realm of 5 aggregates, the realm of 4 aggregates, the realm of 1 aggregate. Right? So this is the world. How many realms have 5 aggregates? Okay. There are 31 planes of existence. Everybody know, right?
Yes.
31 realms. So in this 31 realm, how many realms have 5 aggregates? Hmm? 21. No.
No.
Okay, there is 31 planes of existence. So on these 31 planes, how many please have 5 aggregates?
$19.
Everybody started.
19.
Okay, let us count together. Okay? I will make very simple. Okay? So 5 aggregates. How many realms have 5 aggregates? First, to know how many realms have 5 aggregates, we just think how many realms do not have 5 aggregates.
Yeah.
Okay, which realm do not have 5 aggregates? 4 Arupa realms.
Yeah.
They do not have Rupa Khanda. They have only 4 Khanda, right?
Yeah.
They do not have 5 Khanda. They have 4 Khanda. Okay, finish. 4. Then in Brahma realm, how many realms have 5 Khanda? So almost all Brahmas have 5 Khanda, but only one Brahma, Asanya Sattva Brahma. They don't have mind. They have only Rupa. So 1. So after that, all the beings have 5 aggregates. So how many? 31 minus 5. 26. So these 26 realms are called Panchavokara realm. The realm with 5 aggregates. So this Okanti Khane Nama Rupa Anyamanya Sahajata Pachena Pachayo. So this condition apply only to the beings in these 26 realms. For Arupa realm, does not mention because they do not have Nama Rupa. So cannot do. Okay? Also for Asanyasata, they do not have Nama Rupa. They have only Rupa. So the Nama Rupa cannot give condition. So this sentence is mentioning only to those who have 5 aggregates. So beings who are born with five aggregates in their Patisandhi moment, the Nama and Rupa arise together and each will be the cause and effect.
Yes.
By arising together. Okay? Then after that, what is another? Chitta, Chetasika Dhamma, Chitta Samutthana Rupana, Sahajata Pachena Pachayo. Here not mention Anya Manya. Because Rupa will not do to Nama. Only Nama will do to Rupa. Okay? So Chitta Chetasika Dhamma arising. So when Chitta Chetasika arise, what happens? They will also arise together with Chittaja Rupa. So Chittaja Rupa, mind-born materiality.
Sắc do tâm sanh.
Mind-born.
Sắc do tâm sanh.
Mind-born.
Chitta cha rupa.
So only the 10 vinyana cannot produce rupa, no? All the other kinds of mind will produce rupa. So 2 chakku vinyana cannot produce chittaja rupa.
Yes.
2 sota vinyana cannot produce chittaja rupa. 2 ghana vinyana, this mind cannot produce chittaja rupa. Other minds will produce chittaja rupa, which spread throughout our body.
Yes.
If you are meditating, if your meditation is very strong, it can even spread very far. You know, in Sri Lanka, 2 Bhantes meditating. Then they were practicing vipassana, Udayabhiya Jnana. So at the time of Udayabhiya Jnana, very strong light can appear. So that light is Chittaja Rupa. Okay, because the power of their vipassana panya, many Chittaja Rupa arise and spread. So their light become very strong. Then one Bhante go to another Bhante. Bhante, today my meditation very good. Because of my meditation in my Udayabhiya Jnana, because of the Jnana, my light becomes so bright, so strong. I could see how they arrange flower in the Chaitya. I could see all around our monastery. Everything was visible to me. Then another Bhante says, Sadhu, Sadhu, you have very good wisdom. But today my meditation also very good. And when he also, that another Bhante also practicing same Udayabhiya Jnana. So he said, when I was practicing Udayabhiya Jnana, my light spread very far. I could even see big fish under the ocean swimming. So his lights can spread up to the ocean. Even below the ocean, he can see many fish swimming. So that is the power of Chittaja Rupa. So the stronger the mind, the more Chittaja Rupa will arise. Then it can spread throughout the monastery. So if you have habit of practicing a metta meditation throughout the monastery, and if your metta is stronger and stronger, your Chittaja Rupa will spread all around the monastery. Then you will not, nobody will hate you. Everybody will like you. Everybody will be agreeable to you in this way. That is the power of Chitta. No? So Chitta, Chetisika Dhamma, Chitta Samutthana Rupana, Sahajata Pachena Pachayo. So they arise. The mind, when arising, they also are the cause for mind-born materialities to arise. Okay? So every mind moment, whenever mind is arising, Chittaja Rupas will arise. So we should understand just generally in this way. I will not go into detail. If I go into detail, maybe it will be confusing. Then after that, Mahabhuta Upada Rupa. So Mahabhuta we already understand. But Mahabhuta, when they arise with at least eight materiality, right? There is in one Kalapa, there is at least 8 Rupa. So they arise, always they arise together. So that is the meaning. So these four Mahabhutas, when they arise, they also arise together with
4 total
at
8
least four, at least four
Four.
Upadarupa.
yeah
Can be many, right?
Yeah,
There are many.
yes.
Like some Kalapa have 8 Rupa, some Kalapa have 9 Rupa, some Kalapa have 10
10
Rupa,
rupa.
some Kalapa has 11.
11,
Up to 13 we can also count, right?
yes
So in this way, but all these are dependent on the four great elements. Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. For example, here, see? Okay, this mic. Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu. You already understand, right? In this mic.
yes
But there is color. So that is the
Wow.
color of four elements, right?
yes
So Mahabhuta Upada Rupa. Because this have Mahabhuta, it can have color. Okay?
yeah
If there is no Mahabhuta, color cannot arise.
no.
So this color is always based on the four great elements. Also, there is Gandha, smell. See, if I smell this mic, have some smell. So that is the smell of four Mahabhuta. Dependent on those four Mahabhuta,
Yeah.
smell can arise.
yes
So they arise together, but dependent on these great elements, there is the smell.
yeah
Vanna, Gandha, Rasa, Oja. These
Oja.
also have.
yes
If I touch with my tongue, maybe I can know the taste. Also have some nutrition. Okay, maybe
Yes,
not
yes.
strong, but if I
Yeah.
eat this, maybe I will get sick because bad nutrition, right?
Yeah.
Or I can have energy. So it depends on what we eat. If anything we see having some amount of nutrition, it can be good, can be bad. So these four Upada Rupas are dependent on the Pathavi, Apo, Tejo and Vayu. Without these Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, they cannot be into existence. Only because there is Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu, these four or other, maybe can be Chakupasada, Sotapasada, all these other rupas come into existence dependent on the four great elements. So that is the meaning here. Understand?
yes
So these are called Sahajata. They arise together, the cause and effect arise together and they are having connection.
yeah.
So the cause and effect arise together and they help each other to arise, maintain and do
Sahajata.
their function. Sahajata, Anyamanya, Nisaya. Okay? So there is one stanza again. Rupino Dhamma Arupinam
Rupino
Dhammanam
Dhammanam
Kinchi Kale Sahajata Pachena Pachayo Kinchi Kale Na Sahajata Pachena Pachayo. So what is the meaning? So here, Rupino Dhamma Arupinam Dhammanam. Okay, let us go in the beginning. Chataro Khanda Arupino, right?
Yeah.
So what is the condition here? Cause and
And
effect
effect.
is Nama to Nama,
Nama.
right?
Yeah.
Arupa to Arupa, that is cause and effect, Nama to Nama. Then second we see what is the cause and effect? Rupa to Rupa. The third one is Okantikhane. So what is third one, cause and effect?
Nama Ruba.
Hmm?
Nama Ruba.
Namarupa to Namarupa.
Yeah.
So Namarupa can be the cause and Namarupa can be the effect. Namarupa to Namarupa. Then another one,
Mahabhuta.
Chitta Chetasika to Rupa. Samutthana nang Rupa. So that is Nama to Rupa. Understand? So there is, you cannot find Rupa to Nama. Can you find?
Yeah.
Rupa to Nama. There is no. Nama to Nama, Rupa to Rupa, Nama Rupa to Nama Rupa, Nama to Rupa. Finish.
Yeah.
There is no Rupa to Nama. But when you read the last stanza, Rupi no Dhamma, Arupi nang Dhamma. So this is mentioning about Rupa to Nama, connection. Kinchi Kale, only sometimes in special condition, Sahajata Pachena Pachayo, Kinchi Kale, Na Sahajata Pachena Pachayo. So not in all condition, Rupa can arise together and become cause for nama. Only in one condition. So what is that condition? What is that condition? Where rupa can be the cause for nama. Arising together. Rupa can be the cause for nama. Okanti khane nama rupa. Okay, so in the first moment of our life, the kamaja rupa and the patisandhi chitta chitasika. So hadaya vattu. At that time, the hadaya dasaka kalapa will be the cause.
Yes.
They arise together, but that rupa will be the cause. Hadaya kalapa, hadaya dasaka. So the heart base will be the cause for patisandhi chittas to arise. So that will be rupa to nama. In sahajata. There are other like purejata also have rupa to nama case, right?
Yeah.
But only in sahajata. We are not considering purejata or other pachayu. Only in sahajata, during patisandhi moment, rupa can do to nama, but not in all condition, only specific condition, which is the patisandhi of beings in 5 aggregates. In another aggregate, also sahajata does not work. That's why they mention kinchi kali, sometimes only, on specific cases. Okay.
Ngài nói trong lúc mà tục sanh á là nó có ba, có chỉ cái duy nhất cái trường hợp này á là sắc nó là rupa chunama, là cái sắc lúc này là sắc ý vật á, nó hỗ trợ cho sắc cái gì, cho ba cái sắc khác. Sắc ý vật nó hỗ trợ cho cái gì tự nhiên quên nè.
Nama to nama.
Okay. Vinyana will be the cause. Then okay, Chakku Vinyana will be the cause.
Này rupa hỗ trợ cho nama.
Then 7 Chetasika will
là
be
duy nhất một trường hợp thôi.
Yeah, nama to nama. Vinyana also phassa can be the cause. Chitta and other 6 Chetasika will be the effect. Okay.
The hadaya vattu rupa.
Yeah, so in special case, when in patisandhi moment, so the heart element will be with. Okay, so if I have board, okay, let's see. So here is chuti moment. So someone die.
Cái tâm
They
tử.
die. So when they die, this moment they die. Then this moment, okay. So this is the new birth. Can you see? She cannot see. Okay, here. Can you see now? Here. Okay, everybody. So this is the death moment. This is the new birth moment. Patisandhi. So when someone die in this point and they reborn here, what happened? Nama Rupa will arise same time.
Same time.
Right? When they arise same time, so only this time the Rupa can also have Sahajata. Because for Sahajata, they have to arise together. Usually Nama Rupa, when they arise together, Rupa never support for Nama.
Yeah.
Usually that is Purejata. Rupa will support arising before.
Yeah.
Always Rupa will arise before Nama. But only in this case, Sahajata, they can arise together. On the same time, and Rupa will be the cause for Nama. It will be the supporting condition. What is the supporting condition? Sahajata, Anyamanya, Nisaya. So what is the Rupa here? I'm talking is Hadaya Dasaka. So that will be the Rupa which will support for the Patisandhi mind and Patisandhi Chetasikas to arise.
Yeah.
That will be Sahajata only in this case, because new life, so Namarupa will start at the same time. They will start together, right? But that also only for beings in 5 world. For Arupa beings, Rupa will not arise, only Nama will arise. So cannot say Sahajata, right?
5.
Yeah, only Patisandhi time have Sahajata case. Other time there will be another case, like Purejata, okay? Other cases, Nisaya, Purejata. So we will study now Nisaya. So that will be in other case where Rupa is helping for Nama. That will be Nisaya, Purejata. But for Sahajata case only here. Understand? That's why I mentioned Kinchi Kale Sahajata. Sometimes we will have Sahajata, sometimes not Sahajata. Cannot have Sahajata in these cases. Okay? Because the Hadayavatu cannot support Sahajata all the time. Only sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the meaning.
And at this moment, is there two Sahajata, the Rupa at that first moment? Also, the last moment of previous life, that Nama, also the Sahajata of the new life?
No. Here, this will be Anantara.
Anantara. Oh.
This can be Anantara. Okay? Here can be Anantara, Samanantara, last life and this life.
Yeah.
But here, this cannot be Sahajata. This only Sahajata. Okay, then after that we see Nisaya Pachayo. Then what is the Pali? Chakkhayatanam Chakku Vinyana Dhatuya Tan Sampayutakanam Chadamanam Nisaya Pachayena Pachayo Sotayatanam Sota Vinyana Dhatuya Tan Sampayutakanam Chadamanam Nisaya Pachayena Pachayo. Right? So in this way. Now see, this is Rupa to Nama. Chakrayatana means the eye translucent element, the sensitive element in the eye. So that can be supporting condition for the Chakku Vinyana to arise.
Yeah.
So if you do not have Chakku Pasada, Chakku Vinyana cannot arise. So the Rupa is the cause, Nama is the effect. But this is not Sahajata type. This is Nisaya type. Nisaya is like foundation, supporting cause. Like the earth is Nisaya for the trees. The earth is Nisaya for the house.
Yes.
The earth is Nisaya for all the beings who are living in the earth. Similarly, the Chakku Pasada Rupa is the supporting cause for Chakku Vinyana to arise.
Yes.
This is Nisaya type. Okay, so where is Chakku Pasada? Where is Chakku Pasada? Where can we find Chakku Pasada? Chakhayatana. Okay, Chakhayatana is in the eye. I will tell you in detail. So our eye have white part, right?
Yes.
Around is white.
Yes.
There in the middle is black.
Yes.
So in this black part, there are 7 layers. 7 layers, one after another, like you layer the cake, one after another. So 7 layers. In the Chakku Pasada is spread out in 7 layers inside this black part. First layer, there is spread in first layer of the black part, we can find Chakku Pasada. And this inner layer also we have Chakku Pasada. Inner layers, the 7 layers in the black part of the eye, we can find Chakhayatana. That's why whenever something hit here, it can take in these 7 layers, it have the capacity to capture the object. Then Chakku Vinyana will arise here in the eye. That is supporting condition. Nisaya Pachayo. Rupa to Nama. Chakhayatana will be here. Then Chakku Vinyana Dhatu is the Chakku Vinyana. Tang Sampayutta Kahanancha Dhammanam will be the Chetasika. 7 Chetasika. So this is the cause for Nisaya cause for Chakku Vinyana to arise. Because if you do not have this, Chakku Vinyana cannot arise. According to Nisaya condition. Okay? Supporting condition. Nisaya is supporting condition. So the eye supports for the eye consciousness to arise. Without the eye consciousness can never arise. So then Sotayatana. So the inside our ear, there is like how to say, inside our ear, there is like, okay, you can see finger slit like this, like this shape, like this shape, our ear, see? So in there are very long hairs, brown hair, which act like a web. So whenever sound go there, they vibrate. These hairs vibrate. So that is where you can find Sotapasada inside the ear, on this area with many hair. In English we say eardrum, right? So these hair vibrate, so they are sensitive to the sound. So you can find Sotapasada inside the ear, over in that part. So that will be the cause for sound consciousness, ear consciousness to arise. It arises based on this Sotapasada inside your ear. Then Dhanapasada. It is found inside the nose in the shape of a goat's hoof. You know, we have many goat in the monastery, nearby monastery. So you can check the leg of the goat, hoof of the goat, right? It's like this shape, right? So in the nose, also in the shape of the goat hoof, you can find Ghanapasada spread around like this. So when smell come inside here, it can catch the smell, can become the base for nose consciousness to arise.
So in this way, Rupa support to Nama.
Yeah, Rupa is the cause. Nama will be the effect, and the connection is supporting condition. Nisaya Pachaya. Then Jivayatana. Jivayatana we can find in the tongue. It is like the tip of the lotus petal, spread all around in our tongue with the shape of a lotus petal. Okay, and you can find it in the tongue. Yeah, very simple. You just pay attention there. You break 4 elements, and you can see Sotapasada and Jivapasada in the tongue. It is translucent kalapa. So it can be the base for Jiva Vijnana, or the tongue consciousness to arise. So Nama to Rupa. Then the last one is Kayayatana. So Kayayatana is spread all around our body. So the example is like a cotton, which we dip in the cotton dip in the oil. So the cotton will absorb all the oil, right? Is like spread throughout our body, like that. Like the cotton soaked with oil, Kaya Pasada we can find everywhere in the body, soaked throughout the body, which can be the base for body consciousness to arise. The condition will be Nisaya Pachaya. So these are the conditions we should understand about Sahajata, Anyamanya, and Nisaya Pachaya. So there are many conditions here, can be confusing, right? Nama to Nama, Rupa to Rupa, Nama Rupa to Nama Rupa, Nama to Rupa. Then only in Nisaya we can find Rupa to Nama. But Sahajata we cannot find this type, only in special condition. Anyamanya we do not have this type. Anyamanya we have only 3 types. So other type we cannot find. Okay, so there is one question I want to ask. Why? What is the difference of Sahajata type and Anyamanya type? Sahajata and Anyamanya, what is the difference? If you see Pali, they are the same. But what difference? What is the difference? Sahajata and Anyamanya type.
Sahajata is like A, B, they must arise together. Anyamanya is like A and B, they can be separate relationship.
Arise together. They also arise together.
Also together.
Like they are like the three stand, no? If we don't have one, it cannot support. Anyamanya is like this. Three. The table with 3 legs. If you do not have one leg, the table cannot stand. Okay, so Sahajata and Anyamanya, actually very small difference. So Sahajata also, they help each other, arise together and work together, right? Anyamanya also, they help each other. But the difference is, Sahajata is, although you do not help me, I will help you. Okay? Understand? Just like I'm giving example. Sahajata type is, okay, maybe Kusala Chitta never helped me, but I always help him, no matter what. He never helped me, but I will help him. This is Sahajata type. Okay. Anyamanya type is, if you help me, I help you. If you do not help me, I also do not help you. Anyamanya is like that. Okay? So only if you help me, I will help you. Otherwise, if you do not help me, I will also not help you. That's why in Anyamanya you cannot find Chitta Chetasika Dhamma, Chitta Samutthana Rupana. There is no Anyamanya type. There is only Sahajata type. Okay? They arise together, Chitta and the Chitta's Rupa. Rupa will not help to Chitta, but the Chitta is helping to Rupa. There is the Sahajata type.
Yeah.
But we cannot find that in Anyamanya type. Because for Anyamanya type to work, should be both ways.
Yeah.
Sahajata can only be one way. They can arise together, and one way also is possible in Sahajata type. They arise together, but only Nama is helping for Rupa. Is possible. But for in Anyamanya, they both have to support each other. That is Anyamanya type. Okay? Understand or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So when we help other people, which type should we help? Sahajata or Anyamanya? Yeah, please do not help other with Anyamanya type. No? Not good. Not good habit. So we should always try to help other with Sahajata type. We should always do dana with Anyamanya or Sahajata type.
Sahajata.
What happens if you do dana with Anyamanya type?
If don't have Anyamanya, deported.
Bhante, I offer you this.
You should give.
You have to use. Bhante, I offer you this. You have to give me something back. Bhante, I offer you this. You have to give me this. You always have condition. This is Anyamanya type. Okay? 2 ways. Should be 2 ways is Anyamanya. But if you have Sahajata type, Bhante, I offer you this. You can do whatever you want. That is Sahajata type. They can arise together, only one can help. Another, if they do not help, also okay, for Sahajata type. They can have connection. But for Anyamanya, need both ways. Only one way we cannot find in Anyamanya. That's why Chattaro Mahabhuta Anyamanya. Chattaro Khanda Arupino Anyamanya. Then Okanti Khane Namarupa Anyamanya. Only 3 conditions for Anyamanya. We do not have other conditions for Anyamanya. If you see Pali, you can see that. Very small difference, right? But the Buddha's knowledge. So with this also we can admire the Buddha's knowledge. We can do Buddhanusati. Also while thinking about Patthana, we can do Buddhanusati. How? The Buddha's knowledge, so great, so deep. Even small thing he can separate like this. He can understand like this. And he can explain to many people like this. Very small, very subtle conditions, but he can know all. He can know about everything. That is why when he was doing Patthana, he had to use his Sabbathina. Because Patthana is very subtle, very small, but very deep dhammas. Yeah, today may be a little bit boring because no stories. Only one story of Sri Lankan Bhantes.
Yesterday you said you gave Prasadasi.
That is in Kammapachayo. Wait, slowly, you will understand. Maybe not in Kammapachayo also, I don't know. Those are not so. Maybe I will try to put somewhere in some of my talk. I will think where will be suitable.
And these 4 elements are mentioned both in Sahajata and Anyamanya.
Yeah.
So they have 2 pachayo
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because 4 elements, if without one, another cannot arise. So it should be Anyamanya.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, they have to arise together, and if there is no Pathavi, Apo cannot stand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tejo cannot be there.
Yes.
If there is no Tejo, cannot be. So these 4 Mahabhuta, they help each other, support Anyamanya type. Also have they arise together with Sahajata type. Also have Nisaya type.
Yes.
All 3 types you can find in the 4 Mahabhuta.
It's Anyamanya can be understand. Like you help me, I will help you because we arise together. But how come it's also Sahajata?
Yeah, Sahajata is you help me, I help you also is Sahajata.
Yes.
Sahajata does not
both.
mean, okay, you don't help me, I help you. Not only that is only one
Yeah.
condition. Just for you to understand, I say that.
One way and
Don't
2
get
way.
confused. Sahajata, they will help both way also.
1 way and 2 way.
Oh.
One way also possible, both
Two
way
way.
also possible.
Yes.
For Anyamanya, one way is not possible. Need both ways. That is the difference between these 2. Sahajata होइन नि त चखायतना र चक्षु विज्ञान एकै टाइममा उत्पन्न हुँदैन
Nhá là có qua có lại.
सँगै सँगै
Có qua
उत्पन्न
thì
हुँदैन
mới có lại.
सहजातको लागि त सँगै उत्पन्न हुँदैन पुरै जातमा पाउनुहुन्छ त्यो सहजातमा पाउनुहुन्छ त्यो पुरै जात हो
Đúng rồi.
Cái chữ bắt buộc hay không bắt buộc nói trong sao tiếng Anh ta?
Must have. Phải có.
Then also there is another yang rupang nisaya manodhatu cha manovinyana dhatu cha vatanti tang rupang manodhatu ya cha manovinyana dhatu ya cha nisaya pachena pacheyo. So this one is referring to Hadaya. Because, okay, Chakhayatana for the eye, Sotayatana ear, Gandhayatana nose, Rasayatana tongue, Jivayatana, right?
Yes.
Kayayatana. So in this way, mention about the 5 sense too. But there are other dhammas which arise in the heart. So yang rupam nisaya. So dependent on this rupa which is in the heart, manodhatu will arise. What is manodhatu? I already say Panchadwara Vajjana and Sampadichana, right? Those are manodhatu and manovinyana dhatu. I already talked about in Aramana Pachayo, right? What are the manovinyana dhatu? 76. But in these 76 arupa realm, they do not need Hadaya Vatu Rupa to arise. So we do not count Arupa Chitta. Okay? So become 72. Okay? Then, okay, no need to understand number. Mano Dhatu and Mano Vinyana Dhatu are all the mind that arises in the heart. Okay? So when you see the Vithi yesterday, so everything arises here. Only Chakku Vinyana arise here, right?
Yes.
So that is the explanation. So Yang Rupang Nisaya, depending on this heart. Okay, Chakku Vinyana arises depending on the eye. But there are other chittas which arise depending on the heart. That is also Nisaya, Pachaya, supporting condition. So this heart base is giving condition for all the remaining chitta and chetasika which arises except for Chakku Vinyana, Sota, Ghana, Jiva, Kaya Vinyana. So this, except for these 10 kinds of Vinyana, all the other minds, they can arise depending on the heart base. So that is the explanation. So whenever you are reading this, you should understand, okay, Chakhayatana means, okay, Chakku Prasada here. Chakhu vinyana dhatu, yeah, okay, chakhu vinyana. Tang sampyutaka cha dhamman, 7 cetasika, nisaya pachena pachena. So this will be the supporting cause for the chakhu vinyana and 7 cetasika to arise in this way. Then when you reach to yang rupang nisaya mano dhatu cha mano vinyana dhatu cha vatanti. Tang rupam, so this tang rupam is that heart base, will be the cause, will be the supporting condition for what? Mano dhatu and mano vinyana dhatu. So mano dhatu and mano vinyana dhatu, you just understand generally as all the minds which can arise based on the heart, except for 10 mind, no? 2 eye consciousness, 2 ear consciousness, 2 nose, 2 tongue, 2 body. So except for these, other minds can arise here. There are some exceptions. For example, in arupa realms, we omit arupa mind because they do not need vipaka mind, we don't count because they do not need hadayavatu to arise, right? So these kind of exceptions are there in mano vinyana dhatu. But if we go detail, will be confusion, so I don't want to put the numbers. So just in general, when you are chanting, you can understand this, except for 10 vinyana, all the other minds are dependent on the heart piece. So that is Nisaya Pachayo. So with this we finish Nisaya Pachayo today. So tomorrow will be more deep topic. Upanisaya Pachayo will be very deep. So Upanisaya Pachayo, if we explain, actually the whole world is based on Upanisaya Pachayo. So Upanisaya Pachayo are also of many kinds. No? Araman Upanisaya, then Pakat Upanisaya. So in this way, Anantar Upanisaya. So there are many ways of Upanisaya Pachayo we have to understand. So tomorrow will be more messy for you. So please try to understand up to this point, because we also need these conditions to understand Upanisaya Pachayo. Strong dependent condition. Upanisaya. Okay? Nisaya will be dependent condition. Upanisaya is very strong dependent condition. So tomorrow we will understand about Upanisaya Pachayo, which is very deep, and all our world is based on. If we just have to explain one Upanisaya Pachayo, we can explain everything. It's very deep. So tomorrow we will learn about that Upanisaya.
But this all 24 pacha is Buddha only talking about living being, right? It's not talking about earth.
Five kanda.
5 kanda.
All everything just 5 kanda. Headache. How many of you have headache today? That's why I just go by Pali, whatever point. Actually, I not even go very deep. This is just the translation for Pali lah. So when you are chanting Pali, you can understand a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just the point, like Chakayatana, Chakhu Vinyana Dhatu. It's just the point. I'm just going by point
Yeah.
in this way. But still deep, not easy to understand. But it's okay lah. You know, there were 500 bats who did not understood any word of Patthana, but they were happy just listening to Patthana, so they can become Arahanta in the future. So don't worry if you understand or don't understand. It's always kusala, always very great merit. It will help us realize Nibbana, so it is very good. You can also maybe become future Sariputta Bhante's disciples. Very good.
So if they say that, so with this karma, for sure in the future become arahant.
Yeah. is with the, that's why let us
Condition.
pray, no? Idam me punya
Yeah. Idang me punya
asawakaya
asawakaya
mahang hotu
mahang
idam me punya
idang me punya
nipanasa
nipanasa
pacayo hotu
pacayo hotu
mama punya bagang
mama punya
sabba satanang
sabasata